What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk a little bit about purpose. And before you're like, hey, Boz, you're a gym, bro. Chill out with the life purpose thing. Like, stay in your lane. Well, I would argue that knowing your purpose is key to everything in your life, right? So, like, just because this is a gym, there's a lot of really fit people that are really unhappy. There's a lot of really fit people that have six packs and look super in shape that are miserable on the inside or don't know like where they're going or what they're doing or which way is coming or going. So we're going to talk a little higher level stuff today, and that's knowing your purpose. Also because, most of the people that come in these doors don't come in just to get in shape. When you ask the first time, say, hey, what brings you in? Like, oh, maybe I want to lose a little bit, gain a little bit here, get fit. But there's always a why. You ask why over and over again, and we always get down to the nitty gritty, and it's like it always has something to do with something else. Very rarely does someone come in because they want to actually get better at CrossFit right off the bat, right? There's always something else. There's always a cruise that they're going on they want to look good for. There's always a family reunion. They want to be able to coach their kids' soccer team. They want to be able to, pick up or, feel confident to talk to the opposite sex or whatever you're into. Like, they want to feel good about that and feel good and proud about themselves for something that's a lot deeper than just, I want to get in shape or lose some weight. So that's why we're going to talk a little bit about purpose today, all right? The best I can figure it, talking to people for the last 12 or 13 years about fitness and their why and what's going on in their life, we'll start at the high end, right? Purpose. There's people that know exactly what their purpose is. They are living their purpose. They are executing their purpose in life. They may have already done it once and are doing it again. They moved on to the next thing, right? They have figured out what they're supposed to do. They did it. Then they figured it out again and reinvented themselves and did it again, right? That's like high level. You know what's going on. You're probably pretty happy and fulfilled and content in your life, right? The next thing would be maybe you found it once, but you've been you did it. Whatever that thing was, maybe you went and became a chiropractor, maybe you went and became a CEO of a company, or maybe you got promoted to manager, and whatever it is, you did it. And now you kind of feel like it's time to move on and time to reinvent and find another purpose. All right. So you found your purpose and you've lived it and you're living it again. Or you found your purpose, you've lived it, and you feel like maybe it's time to reinvent yourself. That's not most people, just from the people that I've talked to over the years. Most people are living in one of these three areas. One, they are living a purpose, but it is not their own, right? You kind of just took the next step and the next step without any real vision or goal. And so you are now living somebody else's purpose. Somebody else wanted you to do this job. Somebody else wanted you to do that job. You had a friend of a friend that said, hey, you might be good at this, so you tried that. And then from there you met another person that got you plugged in here and you did that. And then now you might look successful, but it's not for you. It was just kind of where you ping-ponged, down that little ding, 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 ding. You ping-ponged into it. And yeah, you're successful at it, but it's not bringing you any fulfillment and it's not serving your life's purpose, right? That's one. The next one might be you're living mommy and daddy's purpose, right? Like you wanted to be, maybe you wanted to be a fitness coach or, PE teacher, but mommy and daddy wanted you to be a doctor, a lawyer, go to some fancy school like that. And you might be a super successful doctor, super successful lawyer, super successful business person, but deep down that's not what you're supposed to be doing, right? That purpose, you are living your parents' purpose in that case, right? So living somebody else's purpose by just ding-donging around, ping-ponging from thing to thing to thing to thing, whatever was the easiest next step, not necessarily what was where you wanted to go, is one way. The other thing would be you're living your parents' purpose because they enabled you to pay for school or, put you in the different programs when you were growing up that kind of funneled you towards their purpose for your life and not necessarily where you found that you wanted to go. And then even more than both of those, the last one that I see more often than not is like, if you ask somebody what's their purpose in their life, most people can't tell you, right? They're not going to have that solid answer. My purpose is to do this and this and this with these people, and this is how I'm going to do it, right? So a lot of people, we've talked about it in the past videos, just kind of floating around, kind of wandering, aimlessly, going from thing to thing to thing, just consuming entertainment, consuming content, not producing, just kind of like moving from the next party to the next weekend to the next, activity, just watching 1 week, 1 month, 1 year go by, and oh wow, it's been a whole year. That's crazy. What have I done? I don't know. I'm just kind of floating along like that. So this is next level stuff. We're talking gym and physical fitness and goals like that, but man, you could come in and get in the best shape of your life, and it helps. It really does. It helps de-stress. It helps you be healthy. It adds longevity to your life. It adds, takes away stress. It helps you meet good people. But if you're not living the rest of your life's purpose, it doesn't matter how good a shape you're in. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be fulfilled. You're not going to be where you want to be in life. So it's kind of working on the inside as you're working on the outside too. So my challenge to you would be, if you weren't that first person that I talked about that's living their purpose exactly where they should be, figure out why. Are you living your parents' purpose? Are you living somebody else's purpose? You could be living your parents' purpose, and you could be 40 and 50 years old too, because you never made a change along the way. I'm just not talking to young kids here. You could be, as old or as young as you are. It doesn't matter, right? So are you living someone else's purpose? Do you even have a purpose? Could you answer the question on the fly? The elevator speech, the elevator pitch. Could you answer that question on the fly? What's your purpose? If not, it might be time to turn off some screens and do some soul searching and see, hey, what am I supposed to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to accomplish? What I'm here? Who am I going to affect? How am I going to help people? How am I going to help myself? Whatever it is, it's time to find that out now, right? Also, get out there and sweat. Eat something healthy and drink your water today. Those are just baseline stuff that you should be doing anyway. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And I hope that if you're not where you want to be, you at least think about it and make some kind of effort to find your purpose today. Not tonight, not tomorrow, right now. See you guys later.